I often entertain the thought of getting married at times. I really do. I want to have a companion to meet because the loneliness I have, I can only really compare to the one that the 11th Doctor had and Jack Harkness, man. It's a really fucking loneliness when you know you're not above putting the world above an individual. So, and you just really want to have that individual where you really can put them above all that shit. You'd be like, yeah, I can handle losing half of Los Angeles. Just for the sake of shits. But no, I don't have that. I haven't had that. But I don't believe in marriage, but I can entertain the thought. And here's why. When I watched the movie Up the first time, I was in a very dark place. I didn't believe in relationships. I didn't believe in anything. I didn't believe you could walk down the street holding somebody's hand and genuinely care about that person. All I thought was like, you just want to fuck them. That's all you want to do. You just want to take all of their passion and their intimacy, crumple it up into a paper fucking ball, throw them away once you have everything you wanted. You know? It was a really, really bad place. But I saw that movie a second and a third time, and I understood. They had a relationship that I can't imagine people nowadays really having. Like, my mother and my father, like, can have that relationship, but I can't imagine them not arguing. Because they just, like, through thick and thin, I can't imagine them ever getting into an argument. Do you remember the scene in the intro in the Married Life song? Where they go to the clinic and they both want to have kids and she can't have kids and she's kind of depressed. And then he, like, does this whole balloon trick to make her happy. And then reminds her of, like, how they should go to South America and shit. It's like, she can never fucking say shit to him again. She can't be like, well, Carl, you're always wasting money on the car. It's like, listen, I fucking stood by you when you were barren. That's how much I fucking love you. And if you don't love me enough to understand that the car has a flat tire, I don't want to be here. Alright? They don't have that sort of disagreement. That's disdain or entitlement that each one feels. No. They paint a fucking mailbox together. I don't even have a mailbox. And I can't imagine anyone that I've ever met being like, yeah, like, here's the thing. When we were really young and really in love, we both put our hands on this mailbox, and it was just the beautifulest thing. Right? Man, it was really, really passionate. No one I fucking met. So that's why I entertained the thought of marriage. And here's the thing. She had this dream of going to South America, because they were both, like, that's how they met as children. Although I don't fully understand it, because if I understood my psychology classes correct, the prefrontal cortex isn't fully working yet, so it was mainly impulses, but then they actually genuinely had some sort of thing that connected them to each other. They just released enough dopamine in each other. Thank you, Jessica Rose. Yes, I knew that. They just had that dopamine, you know, boom, just secreting, being happy around each other, man. And from children, alright? From childhood, they were able to keep that persistent until, you know, she just kept falling down that hill. Although I don't know why they were going on a picnic on a hill, considering they were both in need of walkers. But man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't cry at all. But I just fucking saw the scrapbook that she had, the picture book. I was just like, man, he fucking moved a house for her with balloons. Alright? He legitimately loved her beyond the grave. That's what a fucking marriage should be. Alright? It shouldn't be this shit like, well, he cheated on me, he's not monogamous, he's not emotionally attached to me, he loves his mother too much, and the kids aren't happy. No, that is what a marriage is. When you're willing to go above and beyond the definition of till death do us part, and then open up the scrapbook when you're inside the house and see that you have done exactly what they have done for you. That all those dreams and hopes had come true in a different way, but with you, man. that's why I don't fully reject the notion of marriage. Now, will I get married? I haven't met an Ellie yet, so I don't think so. Unfortunate, isn't it? Such a brilliant speech in that.